welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jazzie, and if you're a returning viewer, thanks for tuning in for today's video. In this video, I'll be doing my first ever vegan mukbang. You guys are always wondering what your girl eats on a day-to-day basis, and I recently had some work done on my teeth around like 10 or 12 days ago, and I've only been able to eat soup and chili, and so today is the day I'm really ready to get back to my normal routine of eating some good vegetables. So that's what I'll be eating today. I have some tofu. It's more like orange chicken style tofu. I really put my foot in it. It's so good. Then I have some steamed broccoli. I have some organic jasmine white rice. I have some more vegetables that were in my stir fry, and then I have some Mongolian style tofu, which is supposed to be like Mongolian beef. So freaking good, you guys. And then I also have some edamame beans that I picked up from Sprouts. These are so good. They're spicy. They're good. I'm so ready to dig in and to wash all of this yummy stuff down. I'll be drinking this Hansen cane soda. I believe this is the strawberry kiwi. This is their naturally flavored drink. It is so good. If you guys haven't tried out any of the Hansen sodas, make sure you guys try them out because they are so good. In my opinion, they taste like what soda should taste like. They don't taste like over artificially sweetened. They're really good, and honestly, I could drink them all day long. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open up my soda. Do you guys like my mug? Isn't it so girly and cute? It's a Tinkerbell mug. Now let me warn you guys, I'm a gulper and I chew really loud. And I'm so hungry today, so it's gonna be even worse. But I'm about to dive right in. These edamame beans are so good. And I have a lip gloss too. So, you can expect that to come off really quick. Oh man. So I'm gonna go eat some of the tofu. This is the orange chicken tofu. It has some sesame seeds on it, so good. This is so good. I've been dying to eat all day. I also like my vegetables to still like have some type of crunch to them when I eat them. They're so good. And I only eat white jasmine rice. I used to eat just regular white rice growing up, but now jasmine rice is the only rice I eat. And I have this really weird obsession, you guys, and I know no one else is like this but me. But if I find a product, whether it be food, skincare, clothes, perfume, candles, if it says jasmine in it and I know it's not spelled right, like my name with a Z, it's normally spelled with an S, I'm buying it, like no matter what it is. A lot of the stuff that I have, like perfume and body wash wise, lotion wise, is jasmine scent. It's just so weird, you guys. So when I found out there was this thing called jasmine rice, girl, I was on it, okay? This orange chicken tofu is really good. I let my tofu marinate before I make it, and then I bread it in flour, and then I fry it. And sometimes I bake it. Like I baked this tofu after the orange glaze is on it. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. I've been waiting to eat for weeks, let alone all day today. So a lot of you guys want to know how long have I been vegan, and I've been vegan for about 2 years now. And I can say 2 years because I took like 1.5 years to transition, and I think that's the best way to go, to be honest, if you're thinking about going vegan or trying to live a vegan lifestyle. And I say transition because you learn so much. if you just like try to jump into it one day and say, okay, I'm just gonna be vegan today, it's gonna be a lot more challenging if you just do it that way, opposed to like learning why you shouldn't eat certain foods, you know? Oh. Okay, so my mouth still hurts a little bit. Oh. Oh, man. This soda is so good. Okay, I'm gonna try some of this beef because, ooh, girl, when I was making the marinade, it was just so good. It was spicy. That's good. That is so good. So in my stir fry, I have mushrooms, I have orange bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, broccoli. I have garlic, white and red onion. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so good. Oh, yeah. If you're thinking about going vegan, I would definitely recommend transitioning because you do learn a lot. You learn a lot of information, or at least I did. I like being vegan because it's a lot easier. You can always find food. Like, you're always gonna have something to eat. It's so good. And with me being vegan, I've noticed that my skin has changed, my nails have changed, my hair grows a lot faster. And before I was vegan, I always thought that I ate enough vegetables. I thought I ate enough like green leafy leaves and things like that, but no, girl. Going vegan and like just making fruits and vegetables your entire diet really does make a difference. It really does. And I just don't eat fruits and vegetables. I also eat a lot of beans, a lot of rice, excuse me, stuff like that. So it's definitely changing, but it's a good type of change in my opinion. My skin is a lot clearer, and I never had breakouts like that, but I've noticed I really don't get breakouts now, like ever. This Mongolian beef is so good. That's good. And I like tofu. When I first went vegan, it was like a lot of bad things about tofu that I was hearing. And then I just came to the conclusion, like, you have to see it out and test it out for yourself. So I learned how to cook it, and it was good. And now I eat tofu. I have to crave it, to be honest with you guys. I don't like to eat a lot of it because it's soy, and soy is not good for you. Like when I go to Starbucks and stuff, when I get my iced chais, I try to ask them for almond milk because I know I love tofu. Like now that I know how to cook it, oh, I eat it a lot. I eat it a lot, you guys. If I could eat tofu once a week, I would. But I understand that I cannot eat that much soy. So for me, tofu is like a twice a month type of thing. And it's so cheap. It's so cheap. I get organic tofu firm and extra firm sometimes. I pay no more than like $3.50. And I get a lot. So like the two type of like chickens that I made today are Mongolian beef and then the orange chicken that I use my tofu for. That wasn't even half of my box of tofu. And I don't even have all of the tofu that I cooked here today because I know for a fact I wasn't going to eat all of that soy. I just wasn't going to do it. So I didn't make more, but I saved it, and I guess that's Another thing that people always ask me is like, do I meal prep? No. I don't eat the same stuff every single day. Like, I just feel like that makes it so bland, and being vegan, your food can easily become bland. But your girl is black, okay? I like some seasonings, and I like it to taste delicious. And another reason why, you know, I'm vegan and I'm trying to like find really good vegan recipes out is because, you guys, I'm single and I do plan on getting married, and I want to approach and address my husband one day and be like, you know, here's a healthy alternative. You don't always have to eat meat, which I like to share that with you guys here on my channel. Like, you don't have to eat meat every day, 3 times a day, because I know you guys are not thinking about this, but oops. I know you guys aren't thinking about this, but if you're already eating foods that have like dairy and eggs in them, and then you throw on like beef, chicken, steak, shrimp, stuff like that, any type of meat, you're eating so many animal products in one meal. It's ridiculous. These edamames are good. They're really good. Oh, that is so good. Sometimes I'll find myself eating a lot of like processed vegan food, and I try to do better. So I just revert to eating like fruits and vegetables, like fruit bowls, veggie bowls. Sometimes I'll do like fajitas, like real style fajitas with like Mexican seasoning and like taco shells and stuff like that. My vegan sour cream, my vegan cheese, just to give myself a balance. But I love that Impossible Burger. Oh my god. Oh man, just in here thinking about it. I feel like I know this is gonna sound so crazy, but I feel like if you're not slurping or gulping your drink, you can't even taste it. Like, it doesn't even taste all that good if you're just letting it flow down your mouth. Like, you really have to pull in the flavors, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it's just me, but I love to gulp. I love it. This is really good. So on the steamed broccoli, I put some Mediterranean seasonings on it, and for the stir fry, I use stir fry seasoning. So the broccoli does taste different from the broccoli that's in the stir fry, but oh man, it's all good. This is good, you guys. This is really good. I'm kind of torn between the orange chicken and the Mongolian beef because they're both good. The orange chicken is sweet. It tastes like oranges because I used like an orange sauce. I used an orange and then I squeezed the juice. I used that for the marinade, and then when I was breading it, I put some orange zest in the breading, and then I fried them up, and then I took some more juice, and then I created the sauce. Oh, so good, y'all. Oh, so delish. I love onions. I love them. So good. So I went vegan because I found a lump in my breast, which I'm not sure if you guys know this or not, but I have a video up on my channel where I share with you guys and I show you what happened with the lump surgery and stuff like that. So I ran track all my life pretty much. I've just recently stopped running, maybe like the past 2 years, but I've ran pretty much my entire life. And being an athlete is one thing, but being like an all year round AAU, including school track athlete, you're definitely eating better foods on a daily basis. And my mom was a stay-at-home mom, so that was really cool because she always made dinner every single day when I got out of school, which was around like 2 to 4. There would already be dinner made, like, and I'm talking about real food. So when I found out that I had a lump in my breast, I was just really surprised because I knew for a fact that I was eating my vegetables, I was eating my fruits, my mom was cooking like good quality meats, so I didn't really understand what, could have caused that, you know what I mean? So I knew it was the food. It had to have been the food because I was already eating as healthy as I could eat, like literally. I'm not going to say I never, but around like 10th grade, I stopped eating McDonald's. So that was about, 8 or 9 years ago. I wasn't eating fast food. Like the only fast food I would eat would be Wendy's, and I would not eat their burgers. Like Wendy's is not known for their burgers, okay? I'm sorry, Wendy's, but y'all just not, okay? And I would just only go to Wendy's and pick up their salads. Oh, now they have some good salads. But other than that, I think I was eating Subway, but only because I was always at track meets and stuff, So when that happened, I was just like, well, you know what? I'm not going to eat any more meat or anything like that. I'm just going to stop eating dairy because I didn't want to lose my breast. And I'm not sure how anyone could feel in a situation like this, especially if you've never experienced that. But just laying on that operation table, not knowing if I was going to wake up or not knowing if my breasts were ever going to look the same, and not knowing if I was ever going to have breasts in general, I felt like it was a small change that I could have done, to save my self-confidence, which were my breasts. So, yeah. I pretty much stopped eating meat and dairy, anything with an animal product or byproduct in it, because I was concerned about losing my breast. Yeah. So, that's why I went vegan. And when I made this decision after I had the surgery, I was still in college, and the school I went to is really in the middle of nowhere. So I was literally eating loaded mashed potatoes and Starbucks for an entire semester because I was so determined not to eat any Southern food, okay, which includes fried fish, fried chicken, burgers, a lot of bacon, a lot of red beans and rice, which has meat in it, so it was pretty sucky, to say the least, but I had to do what I had to do because the grocery stores out there didn't offer like vegan alternatives, and I just felt like the best thing that I could do at the moment was eat Starbucks and eat loaded mashed potatoes. So when I went to Starbucks, I would get that mozzarella basil sandwich without the cheese. Yeah, I know, and it was expensive. It was like $6 or $7, but my mom used to coupon, and she was buying me Starbucks gift cards, y'all. My mom was the best, okay? She would buy me Starbucks gift cards in $25 increments, and she would send them to me like 3 to 4 times a week. So, needless to say, your girl got a little plump from eating Starbucks, okay? Yes. But it was good. It was worth it. And that's how I was able to transition or start my transition period. So I also used to work at a jewelry store, and right across from our jewelry store was this really good restaurant, and they had affordable food. They would give us discounts and stuff because, you know, we worked across the street. And I just remember like slowing down as many times as I went over there, because I only used to work on weekends, which was amazing because I was on commission, which was also amazing because I only had to work 2 days to get like a well over a 40 or 80 hour paid check, you know what I mean? So I would figure, well, I'm making all this money, I might as well eat out. Like, it's not that big of a deal. I would spend like $12 to $20 on my food in a weekend while working at work at the place across the street. And they had like gyros, they had some really good chili, they had these deli subs, they had really good ice cream, really good ice cream. They had like teas, they had baristas or whatever, so they made like coffee and stuff like that. But yeah, I had to stop going. Yeah, and a lot of people think that I watched some like documentary and decided to go vegan because of that, but no, that literally was not the reason. The reason was I just did not want to have no breast. That's really what it was. And I like it. I like being vegan. It's not bad. I feel like when you go vegan, you have much more to appreciate about life opposed to just living for food. Because it's good food, but it's also like, you know, you're not killing an animal just to eat and provide for your own needs, you know? Which is a little selfish. I know some people are gonna say, oh, well, how are you vegan and you still wear fur? First of all, I wear fake fur, okay? Like, let's get that clear. Right here, right there. My mink lashes are faux mink. Like, I try my hardest to find products that are vegan for like cleaning and stuff like that. But that's why I say to transition, because like trying to find all these products and all these things that are vegan, it can be overwhelming, to be honest. But if you gradually like move into it, it doesn't seem that bad, or at least it didn't to me. The worst vegan food I've had was those Amy's pizzas. Do not eat those. They're so gross. I just make my own pizza at home. I followed this recipe from this YouTuber. I'll leave the video down in the description box. She does an amazing job on giving out vegan recipes and stuff. I love her. Oh my god, this is so good. These edamame beans are something serious, girl. These are good. I normally eat these when I go to Sprouts and I get my, oh my goodness, when I get my sushi. I eat sushi, I get the edamame beans, and it's just so filling. It's so good. This right here is good though. I'm trying to think of some other things that you guys might want to know, because I'm getting full. I'm getting real full. Oh man, this is good. The beef is spicy. Like, it's not spicy where your mouth is on fire, but girl, if you keep on eating it, you're gonna feel the heat. But it's good. Look at what the inside looks like. Mm. Oh. Mm. After this, I'll probably eat a banana. And be done for the day. This is good. I'll probably eat a banana with some chocolate almond milk, because girl, that almond breeze, that Blue Diamond almond breeze chocolate milk, I'm just waiting on them to come out with a strawberry milk and a banana milk. These edamame are really good. Really good. I want to keep eating this, but it's so spicy. I think I'm full. Oh man, this is good. Another thing I wanted to talk about that people think is so true, that it's not. People are always saying that if you eat vegan food, you're gonna spend more at the grocery store. That's not the case at all. At all, girl. That is not true. Your girl over here eats organic, non-GMO fruits and vegetables, and I'm normally able to get a week's worth of food for under $30. I know, yes, and that's not even going to Aldi's, okay, which Aldi's has the best deals. And they have a pretty large vegan section, if I must say. The only thing that I have yet to tackle being vegan is vegan liquor. That's the, like, I'm not gonna say the last thing, but that's the next thing that I really do want to tackle, because I like to drink. I'm over 21, so your girl likes a good drink, okay? Like, I do not discriminate. I drinks it all. So yeah, that's the next thing I want to look into, is finding vegan liquor. It's a lot easier to find vegan liquor online because, you know, you can filter it out, opposed to just being in the liquor store and asking the clerk, like, oh, can you show me your vegan liquor? Because 9 times out of 10, they don't even know. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated if I find anything. Oh man, that is pretty much it. I want to eat more, but I am so stuffed. Like, my stomach is stuffed. And I still want to film more videos after this, so I need to stop before I be asleep, okay? This is good. This is real good. This is good. In my opinion, vegan food is really good, but it does depend on how you cook it, honestly. Like, you can have someone say that they're vegan and they try to make you a vegan dish and you really think that it's gross just off of how they made it. But honestly, you guys, I know how to cook, and even before I went vegan, I was cooking in the kitchen. So now that I'm vegan, I just substitute like my butter, my milk, things like that, things that really make a difference to create a meal. Because I've always felt like, back in the slave days, and I know this is gonna probably sound ignorant to some people, excuse me, but back in like the slave days, when slaves were cooking food for their masters, they didn't necessarily have what we have as easily as we do, as relatively available, like eggs, milk, butter, things like that. So they had to create dishes on the fly without certain ingredients, and I've always felt like it's just been pushed down our throats to use eggs, milk, and butter in some of our dishes, especially like pastry items when it comes to like baked goods. And I love myself a good cake. Before I went vegan, that was one of the hardest things that I knew I was gonna have to give up, was cake. I love myself a good chantilly cake. It is so freaking good, y'all. I love myself. The cake that Whole Foods has, their chantilly cake, oh my God, it is so good. But yeah, I just felt like if the slaves were able to come up with some really good filling dishes back in the day without using eggs, milk, and dairy in every single meal, I just felt like maybe those recipes weren't necessarily handed down to us because they want us to eat more dairy, they want us to eat more eggs, they want us to eat more butter and stuff like that. So I've just been trying to find recipes that I can create, that I can master, that taste good, that don't necessarily taste vegan. They taste just as good as like a dish that might have butter, eggs, or milk in it. And so yeah, I've been having some success. If you guys haven't checked out my vegan brownie video, oh my God, girl, those brownies are addicting. You definitely have to be careful because you will eat the whole batch of brownies by yourself. I literally am not joking, you guys. Those brownies will disappear in your house like that, okay? So make sure you guys try that recipe out. If you're someone who loves sweets, they're like a cross between a brownie mixed with some fudge. Oh, they're so good. And let me tell y'all, I pair mine next to some chocolate almond milk, okay? So it's really good. It's like so freaking good. I just find myself in a comfort zone when I'm eating that. It's so good. If you guys love sweets like I do, check that recipe out, try it, let me know what you guys think. They're so freaking addicting. So yeah, that's pretty much all that I wanted to share with you guys. I'm so happy I was able to eat. I'm so happy my mouth is feeling a little bit better, but it's still sore, so I wasn't really able to eat the way that I wanted to eat, but I'm happy that I was able to just eat something besides soup, okay? Because that soup life was not working out for me. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more mukbangs, make sure you guys leave it down in the comment section below so I will know that you guys enjoy these type of videos, and I'll catch you guys in my next one.